We're tracking multiple new developments tonight concerning the death of Aaron Hernandez.
A hearing is scheduled in Superior Court to determine whether the former Patriots murder conviction should be vacated following his prison suicide.
Meantime, we're hearing tonight from the lawyer of the inmate who may have been one of the last people to see Hernandez alive. Eyewitness News reporter Kelly Sullivan joins us now with the latest developments. Kelly?
Mike and Shannon, today a Fall River Superior Court judge gave the prosecution until Monday to file its response to the defense's motion to vacate. Hernandez's lawyers filed the motion to vacate yesterday. Courts in Massachusetts have held that when a defendant dies before having an appeal heard, the conviction is vacated. Hernandez was serving life in prison for murdering Odin Lloyd in North Attleboro back in 2013, but an appeal was still pending when the former football star hanged himself in prison last week. If the prosecution files an objection by Monday's deadline, the defense will have until next Thursday, May 4th, to respond. A hearing will then take place in Fall River Superior Court on May 9th to decide on the motion. Meanwhile, the Boston Globe is reporting that the Shirley, Massachusetts prison that housed Hernandez remains on lockdown for a third straight day. According to the report, authorities are searching the Sousa Baranowski Correctional Center for contraband as part of an investigation triggered by the Hernandez suicide. There's no official word on what contraband they're looking for or how it's related to the Hernandez case. And tonight, the attorney for a fellow inmate of Hernandez, Kyle Kennedy, says he believes one of the writings left behind by Hernandez was intended for him. Kennedy claims he was close friends with Hernandez and the last person to see him alive. He believes one of the letters was for him and may have been written in code.
My client does firmly believe that one of the letters was written to him. This is coming from his own knowledge of the relationship that he and Aaron had shared, and it comes from somebody inside of the jail, and I don't have a name for you, who indicated to him that one of the letters was to him. We've heard that the letter is written and parts of it may be incoherent. My client believes that that might be because the letter was written in accordance with the language typically used behind the walls of a jail.
Now, yesterday, Hernandez's attorney released a statement vehemently denying Kennedy's claims. Through his lawyer, Kennedy said he plans to personally address the nature of his relationship with Hernandez at a future date. I'm Kelly Sullivan, Eyewitness News.